Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading will apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. Looking back, holding on, unfinished, and what if. And I feel this person knows there's unfinished business between the two of you. They know there's more to this story, just like you guys watching the reading know there's more to this story than where it currently stands right now. But this card tells us your person is looking back to the times that you spent together. All of those wonderful, happy memories, they are reliving and replaying them in their mind. But also they're doing the what if game. What if they'd done things differently? What if they hadn't shut down on you? What if they didn't build a wall between the two of you because they were fearful of letting you in and telling you how they felt? What if they'd had a conversation with you about what they were feeling when the two of you were spending time together and they just asked if we could slow it down or take a break? What if, what if, what if? You guys are probably playing the what if game as well. What if this person had told you how they felt? Things would be very different, and the two of you would be well on your way to building this relationship right now. But your person is holding on. They're holding on to you and to this connection. This looking back card is about them not wanting to let you go. Reliving those memories that you built together, wanting to create more memories as well. Because there is more to this story than where it currently stands. Because they are holding on to you and they're holding on to this relationship. Because they see that if they had done things differently, things would be very different between the two of you right now. Communication, messages, speaking, connecting. Well, I do feel your person is thinking about reaching out to you. They're thinking about what they're going to say. They're thinking about how they're going to explain themselves. And they do know they have a lot of explaining to do. They also want to tell you about how many times they take these nostalgic trips down memory lane and relive and replay your conversations and your experiences and your adventures and your romantic times as well. But they know that it's time to talk. They know they've been silent long enough because the silence is actually deafening to them as well, and they can't stop thinking about you at all. And that has been this big, huge neon light that has been flashing constantly in this person's mind, that it's time to open lines of communication, that it's time for the two of you to start talking. It's time for them to start explaining and see if you are willing to give them another chance. But this person wants to reconnect with you. They haven't forgotten you. They haven't truly moved on from you because they are holding on. There's unfinished business here. They know that there's more to this story than where it currently stands. And you guys watching the reading, as I've already mentioned, you are feeling that within your heart and within your soul as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Change. What a beautiful butterfly. All about transformation. This card also says new chapter and rebirth. Well, there is unfinished business because there's more to this story. And we've been talking about that already, but it is time for the next chapter. And this next chapter of this love story cannot start until your person starts talking. Talking needs to happen, and they are the one who needs to initiate this communication. And they are very well aware of that. They do want to reach out to you. They are trying to find the right words. And just like the image on this card suggests, with a pen and a piece of paper, I don't think they're going to write you a letter, although for some of you they may. I feel they are writing down all of the things that they want to say to you. They don't want to miss anything. They want to make sure that they have it all locked down, almost like this steel trap in their head, because this person believes they may only have one chance to explain themselves, to apologize, to see if they can bridge the distance between the two of you. But as well, they want to talk to you and show you how they've changed, how they have grown, and how they have evolved like this beautiful butterfly. Your person going into the cocoon like a grubby little caterpillar, but emerging, transformed and changed. A very different person. The one who is not going to shut down, run away. The one who is not going to close their heart off to you. The one who is not going to bring their low vibration behaviors and actions and words into this relationship ever again, because they have been reborn, or they are being reborn right now. You just can't see it yet because it's not time for you to see it. But when you start receiving those communications from your person, you will know that the time is now, and that will be your clue, your big flashing neon sign that says it's coming, because your person has changed. And they want to get back to you, and they want to get back to this connection because they can't let you go. And perhaps they tried to let you go by getting involved with other activities, by spending time with friends and family, by perhaps traveling a little bit, getting more ingrained or engrossed rather in their work, trying to improve themselves financially. Whatever they have been doing, they can't stop thinking about you, so they can't let you go. As well, I feel the universe is giving them a lot of signs and synchronicities that now is the time that they need to act, that they can't lose this opportunity to rebuild this relationship with you and get to this next chapter of your love story, which is going to be, oh my God, so much better than the one you have been enduring in this place of isolation and loneliness. Because your person is also feeling that loneliness and they want to get back. They want to come back. They want to start fresh and they want to start over. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Lightning bolt. Surprise the unexpected and sudden shift. Well, I do feel your person felt struck by lightning when the two of you first met. And for many of you guys watching the reading, you probably did also. In that moment, that instant connection, that instant attraction happened between the two of you, and they weren't expecting you to come into their life. And because they weren't expecting you, they weren't truly ready for you, which is why they've needed to go through this transformation and change. But again, on the other side of that, are we ever truly ready for the one that rocks our world, for the one that speaks to our soul like no one else can? No, we never are ready for that person, and we are definitely never ready for that lightning bolt moment. But your person has had to work through so much, and in working through all of it, they've had to really feel what it's like to not have you in their life, which is why they are spending so much time feeling nostalgic and looking back at all of the times that you shared together where there was so much laughter, so much love, thinking about the memories that make them smile, wanting to get back to that, wanting to get back to you. But they know the ball is in their court. They know that they need to reach out to you. And I do feel that a message is forthcoming from this person to you very soon, but I feel it will be unexpected. And it will surprise you, obviously, to receive that communication from this person, right? All of a sudden, you will hear their ring going off on your phone or the sound your phone makes if they're sending you an email or a text message or whatever it is. But expect the unexpected. Surprises are coming because change has been happening for your person, and now it's time for this change to happen in this connection. But we're going to use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Ten of Swords. Well, the Ten of Swords is a very heavy energy. And your person, I already mentioned, feeling what it's like to not have you in their life has not been a very pleasant experience for your person. And it hasn't been for you either. And that is the energy of that Ten of Swords. But the Ten of Swords is also someone who is overthinking, someone who is spending a lot of time obsessing and dwelling, thinking about you, thinking about this relationship, taking those trips down memory lane. Ten of Swords is also a card of abandonment. And this person deeply regrets abandoning you in this relationship because they see that when they did, they also abandoned themselves. And they are feeling lost without you. They're feeling lonely without you. And they have a lot of regret attached to all of that. But the interesting thing about the Ten of Swords, the number 10 resolves to 1, the number 1. So the Ten of Swords becomes the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is all about decisions, ideas, thoughts, communication, because your person, through experiencing what it's like to not have you in their life and taking all of these nostalgic trips down memory lane, has had a massive epiphany, breakthrough, wake-up call, whatever you want to call it, because they want to reach out and they want to talk. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And we have the Four of Wands. Well, the Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It is a card of reunion, telling us that yes, your person does want to reconcile with you. But the Four of Wands is so much more than that. The number 4 is a number for stability. So there's going to be so much stability, much more so in this relationship for the two of you. It is also about your person finding their power, finding their courage and confidence. But also it's telling us that they have become so much more stable themselves. And that is going to help this relationship. But ultimately, the Four of Wands is about long-term partnership. But the celebration of that partnership, whether it is an engagement party, whether it is a housewarming party, whether it is a hand fasting ceremony or commitment ceremony with a party or celebration or festivities that come after that, whether it is the wedding reception, it is about celebration, either privately, just the two of you together as a couple, maybe going somewhere, taking a road trip, looking back in that rearview mirror there, or perhaps it is about having friends and family present as well to share the happiness and the joy that the two of you will experience as you come into union with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? The Ace of Wands. Well, the Ace of Wands is about transformation. It is about epiphanies, breakthroughs, and wake-up calls. It is about the spiritual growth that your person has also been going through during the time you've been apart from each other. But the Ace of Wands is also about a fresh start, and this person wanting a fresh start with you. They miss you. They're lonely for you. Their loneliness is screaming out at them like that neon sign that I've talked about, telling them to reach out and open the lines of communication. But the other interesting thing about the Ace of Wands, it is a card of action. It is a card of movement. It's not just about your person sitting there and thinking about it and writing down the words they want to say to you or typing them into their phone. It is about them following through to make something happen. And again, they know that the ball is in their court. They know that it's time to pick up that racket and smack that ball over to your side of the fence to see what you are going to do, to see if you're going to respond, to see if you're going to answer them, to see if you're going to send a message back, whatever it is. But they are hoping that that's what you're going to do because this person doesn't want to be without you. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have justice. Well, justice is all about truth, integrity, an apology. Justice is all about reciprocity and equal give and take. And your person knowing that they need to give back to you so much more than they ever did. And that is what they will do because your person sees as well they took you for granted perhaps, or for some of you, maybe they just flat out took advantage of you. But justice is all about your person showing up and giving back to you and to this relationship in ways that you haven't seen them do. Because they see the truth and the reality of everything, because the Justice card is also the sword of truth. Your person being real, your person being authentic, and they have had to get real with themselves as well. And that is part of that, taking those trips down memory lane and thinking about all of this. They know that they don't like their life without you, and they know that they are the only one who can do anything about it. And it's not up to you, you guys watching the reading, to try and fix this, because you have more than likely tried to fix it many times. Have you tried to reach out to your person to see why they ran away, to see why they silent, to see why they just disappeared from your life, poof, and then never returned? You probably have, but they didn't respond. They didn't answer and just left you hanging, not knowing what was going on. And you were trying to find out from them if they were okay, if they'd had an accident, if they were sick, if they were hurt in any way, if something happened to them, especially because they'd been silent for so long. And you were doing that from a place of genuine care about this person and what they might be going through. But they weren't ready. They weren't ready for this connection. That is why they shut down, and I am not making excuses for them. I feel it was too powerful for them. It was too overwhelming, and that is part of that what if that comes with that looking back card. What if they had done things differently? What if they told you that it was too much, that it was going too fast, that their feelings were overwhelming them? Things could be very different if they had an adult conversation with you at that time, right? They could very well be. What if? But what if you don't answer? What if you don't respond? They're thinking about all of that as well. And that is part of that worry that comes with that Ten of Swords. But I do feel that in their heart and their soul, they know that you will respond. And this person is hoping that you are going to allow them to show you that they're different, that they have changed, that they have grown up, and that they are now ready for this relationship with you. Do not mistake my silence for lack of feelings. You are always in my heart. And you truly are always in this person's heart. You're in their heart. You're in their soul. You'll be their breath when they grow old. You are their lover and best friend. That beautiful Rod Stewart song. I actually know that one, so I didn't flub it. But their silence is because they have had to grow, evolve, and change, and they have been trying to figure out the best way to communicate things that they have perhaps never spoken to you about, being vulnerable, letting you in and letting down their guard. And this could be a very big change for this person if they've never done that before. But let's see what else is coming through, please. I miss you so much. Well, yes, they do. That is that Ten of Swords energy. Abandoning you caused them to abandon themselves, and they are feeling the heaviness of all of that and so much more at the moment. They don't like their life without you. They want to get back to you and to this connection, actually. I regret what I have done in the past. I was taking you for granted. Yes, that's that Justice card. Your person did perhaps take you for granted because you, by nature, are very loving, caring, and giving. So if this person was not giving to you or giving to this relationship by contributing, by being a contributing partner to this relationship, you would have picked up the slack and done more. And your person perhaps took advantage of that, took you for granted, but that will not be part of this relationship moving forward. Your person is not going to take you for granted. It is all about them giving back to you, giving back to this relationship, because with this Justice card as well, they know that there is unfinished business, that there's more to the story, because with Justice, you have a soul contract with each other for the life lessons and experiences that you are having now, but also that you will have with this powerful Four of Wands long-term partnership as well. And those life lessons are going to be so much better than the ones that you are experiencing in this disconnected space. I am terrified of losing you. That is that Ten of Swords. Yes, they are terrified of losing you. So this person knows that they need to act. And they know that they need to do it soon, because I feel the anticipation building within them. And then all of a sudden, like a lightning bolt, something's going to strike them one day in the morning when they're getting up, when they're coming home from work, when they're sitting at the desk, when they're on the treadmill at the gym, and bam, that is going to be it. Not only will they feel that lightning bolt, but they'll hear the thunder boomers as well going boom, boom. It's time for you to do something. And that is when this person is going to reach out to you, because they are trusting in what they are hearing in their intuition from the divine guidance and protection that is in this relationship as well. Your person will reach out to you when the time is right for them, when they know they have the right words, when they know that they are going to be able to explain everything to you in a way that is going to give you your own understanding, your own breakthrough, your own lightning bolt moment. Because this person does not want to lose you. So expect the unexpected, guys, because I feel this person wants to reach out and bridge the distance between the two of you to start over, but more importantly, for this Four of Wands celebration that comes with your union. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.